Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. I am Mohammad Shamsujjoha. I am from Durgapur Rajshahi. I am a lecturer of English at Dharmpur College. My dear learners, I should welcome you all who are making this class before the screens. Today I am going to discuss a critical topic of transformation of sentences, that is voice changing. We are used to learning voice from boyhood. We spent many years for learning this topic. But I hope after making this class, learning of voice will be easier to you. And inshallah, I will do this thing avoiding all concrete grammatical rules. You don't have to cram out difficult, concrete, harder grammatical rules for learning voice. So I hope you will be with me. So for learning voice, we must have sense over structures of sentences. So let's say subject, verb, object, extension. We must have a little bit common over these four terms of sentences: subject, verb, object, extension. You know there are two types of voice. One is active, another is passive. So active and passive. So subject, verb, object, extension. These three, subject, verb, object, these three things are very much important for voice changing. Extension there might have been or not. Another thing you must remember, the verb of active voice should be verb transitive. Verb transitive is that type of verb that demands object. And if the verb is verb intransitive, there is no chance of making this active voice to passive one. So the most important thing, object is very much important for learning voice changing. And we must have another sense of active and passive, when and how it is active and when in and how it is passive. So let's learn. It will be more clear to you if I draw a picture. This is a boy and it is football. The boy, the verb is play. The boy is playing football. Here subject, the boy, verb, play, and object, football. Extension is not available. And another picture, the ball comes first, football, the verb again play, the boy. Here subject is football, verb and object. Very critically, you will follow play, subject is directly playing football. That is, the subject has the capability of playing football. And here football play the boy. That is, football is played or is being played by the boy. That is, there is no chance of playing football by itself. So In these two pictures, we learn one thing, that subject is given importance, here object is given importance. You must remember this thing. When subject is given importance, that is, it is active. Where subject is active, then the sentence is active. Subject is given importance, it is called passive. So we must identify, we can now identify which one is active and which one is passive. Here it is active, subject is active, and object, football. Football has no ability to play, that is, it is inactive, that is passive. So this way we can identify the importance of using passive voice and active voice. So if it becomes difficult to you, forget everything. Now we will learn a very easy rule of changing voice. To do it, we have to follow just 2 steps. What are they? Okay. Step 1, step 2, and basic structure: subject, verb, object, extension. Think it is a structure of active voice. And we must know that object come first, then verb, then extension, after that by is used 90% as preposition, then comes subject, but it is objective form, it is in objective form, and object here it is subjective form. It is the structure of passive and it is the structure of active. So my dear learners, follow these 2 structures. At the right side we have written subject, verb, object, extension, it is the structure of active, and here it is the structure of passive, that is object comes first, then verb, extension, by, subject, but subject will be in objective form, and object it is easy, extension it is given, by, learn it, subject that is objective form of the subject, it is also easy. So the most important thing to learn, verbal form. So this verb is very much important to learn, and I will help you how to change that verb. And to change the verb correctly, we must follow just 2 steps. Step 1, step 2. Step 1, principal verb becomes be plus past participle form of the principal verb, and step 2, be is changed in line with the grammar. Which be? That be. That is available in the step 1 be. Follow, principal verb is 1, it becomes 2, and the be will be changed according to sense of grammar. Just memorize these 2 lines, and I will help you how we can apply these 2 steps for changing voice. I repeat, step 1, principal verb equal to be plus past participle form, and step 2, be is changed, that be. Just memorize these two lines. How we can apply these two steps in changing voice. Now see, I'm writing a sentence. She takes tea. Here it is subject, verb, object. So according to the structure of passive, the object will come first, that is tea. I don't know, extension is not available, I don't have to write it. By, what is the objective form of subject? She, her. Now here in this gap we have to apply these two steps. Step 1, principal verb becomes be plus past participle form. What is the principal verb of this sentence? Takes. Okay, what would be the step 1? That is be plus past participle form of that principal verb, that is taken. Be taken. It is step 1. Step 1 is clear. Now I shall explain step 2. Be is changed in line with the grammatical rules. So remember one thing, principal verb becomes be plus past participle form. Then what might be before principal verb? It must be an AV or AVs. So be plus past participle form, be plus past participle form, be plus past participle form, and be plus past participle form. I have written 4 times because there are 4 types of AVs in English. If any modal auxiliary verbs come first before principal verb, then the be will be verb original. Follow. Be will be verb original when modal verb comes before principal verb, and if it is have before principal verb, then be will be past participle form, and when be as an AV will be there, the verb be will be being. As we know, modal verb takes verb original, have verb takes past participle form of the verb, be, that is in continuous form, it takes ing form. So it is easy for you to learn. So here, if no AV is there, the be will be changed in accordance with the principal verb. I will explain it. Just remember, be will be changed when no AV is there in accordance with the principal verb. Okay. Now step 1 is applied here. We now will apply step 2, be. So be, what is before be? Is there any AV modal? And what is before be? 0, that is no modal, no have, no be, that is 0. If 0 AV is there, the be will be changed in accordance with the principal verb. Principal verb is here takes. Takes is in present form, so the be will be in present form. What is the present form of be? Am, is, are. Just agree to the subject, that is T. T takes is. The be will be is here. The full sentence is T is taken by her. This way We'll learn these two steps in some more sentences. I shall give you some more examples. I have written, she took tea in the morning. Just mark the subject, verb, object, extension. In the previous sentence, we didn't have any extension. So I have written extension for your betterment. Now apply step 1, be plus past participle form of the verb. Before that, just arrange this way. T, I don't know, extension in the morning by her. Here in the gap, we will apply two steps. Step 1, be plus past participle form of the verb, principal verb. Principal verb is took here, so it will be taken. Step 1 is finished. Apply step 2, that is be will be changed. What is before be? 0. So be will be following principal verb. Principal verb is took here. Took is here in past form. So be will be in past form. What is the past form of be? Was, were. Match with the subject. Subject is here T. Obviously it will be was. The final answer is tea was taken in the morning by her. Again follow example 2. She will take tea. Arrange this way. Tea, object is missing. Object is there, but extension is missing. Tea, I don't know, extension is missing by her. So here we have found principal verb as compound forms. Will, take. What is principal verb? Obviously it is take, and will, it is modal auxiliary verb. So modal auxiliary verb will be remaining the same. T, will, it might be shall, no matter. T will. Now apply step 1, be plus past participle form of the verb, that is be taken. Now for apply step 2, be will be changed. Now follow before be we have will. Will is modal auxiliary verb, and after modal auxiliary verb the verb will be original. It is grammatical rule, and the be obviously will be original. So be. The final answer is tea will be taken by her. Now follow another example. She is taking tea. Tea, I don't know, by her. Step 1, be plus past participle form, that is principal verb. We must follow principal verb first. It is principal verb, it is auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb will be set after the subject. It will be agreeing to the subject. T is, yes, T is. Step 1, be taken. Step 2, be will be changed. Here before be we have auxiliary verb is, that is be. The verb will be ing form, so be will be being here. So final answer is tea is being taken by her. Now please have a look on the another example. 4, she has taken tea. Tea, I don't know, by her. Step 1, be plus past participle form. Apply this. Before applying, we have AP here. So T has AP will be there. Step 1, be plus past participle form of the verb taken, that is taken is a past participle form itself. Apply to step 2, be will be changed in line with the grammar. Grammar says after have verb, the verb will be past participle form, that is be will be in past participle form, that is been. The final answer is T has been taken by her. This way you can apply these two steps in every type of sentence. At this moment we will apply these two steps in imperative sentence. So I have written three sentences here. Take tea now, change the voice, milk the cow. It is imperative sentence, you know, the verb comes first and it means request or something else. It is imperative sentence. Take tea now. How we can apply this two steps? Before learning voice of imperative sentence, we must remember one thing, that is let will come first. Just this, add this rule, let will come first. Okay, then object T don't know, now by you know, automatic subject of imperative sentence is you. It depends upon your choice whether you will write by you or not. You can write it or you cannot write it. You may avoid it. So then apply step 1, be plus past participle form of the verb. Be taken. Now apply step 2, be will be changed. 0, follow principal verb. Take is in verb original, so be will be verb original. B will remain the same. The final answer is let T be taken now by you. Again, follow another example. Change the voice. Write let. Because of being this sentence imperative, the object, the voice, do it later. By you, it is optional. Follow step 1, be plus past participle form changed. Now change the be according to the grammar. So be will follow the principal verb and the principal verb is in verb original. So be will be in verb original. It will be be. Answer is let the voice be changed by you. Last example of imperative sentence, milk the cow. Milk is here used as verb. You know, one word can be used in more than one parts of speech. It is called homonym. It is homonymous word. Milk is used here as a verb. Milk the cow. So let the cow. Step 1, be plus past participle form. The past participle form of milk is milked. And change the be. Here 0. The be will follow principal verb. It is in original, so be will be original be. Let the cow be milked by you. You may write it or not. Right now, we will be solving two sentences of interrogative. I have written two examples here. Does she take tea in the morning? And when does she take tea? Now we will apply that two steps. Before solving interrogative sentence, we must have to change the sentence form into assertive one. So what would be the assertive form of this? She does will be mixing with take, that is takes tea in the morning. Now it becomes easy. Subject, verb, object, extension. 4 forms. Tea, I don't know, in the morning by her. Now apply step 1. Be plus past participle form of the verb. Be taken. Step 2. 0 is before be. So be will be following principal verb. Principal verb here takes. It is in present form. Be will be in present form. Present form of be is am, is, are. Match with the subject. It is. So up to now the answer is tea is taken in the morning by her, but the sentence was in interrogative form. The passive form will also be interrogative. So just put the AV before subject, that is. Is tea taken in the morning by her? Put question mark at the last of your sentence. Now have a look on the example, second example of interrogative sentence. When does she take tea? So make it assertive. When is unnecessary. When she takes tea. Use full stop there. When the object should come first, that is tea, don't know, by her. Apply step 1. Be plus past participle form. Be taken. Step 2. Be will be changed. Here it is 0. Be will follow the principal verb, that is. Up to now it is the answer when tea is taken by her, but it was in interrogative form, so we must change the answer into interrogative one. So structure says WS word will take AV, that is when this E will be coming here. When is tea taken by her, and at the last we have to put question sign. I am giving you some examples to do at home for your better understanding. You will be solving, you will be trying to solve all the exercises here, and you will show it to your class teacher when your educational institutions are open. So my dear learners, I hope you have understood my trick of changing voice, that is applying just 2 steps we can change every type of sentence, and I have given you the evidence how you can change voice of assertive sentence, voice of imperative sentence, and voice of interrogative sentence. And if you have any problem, please feel free to comment over in the comment box, and I will inshallah try my level best to answer your query. My dear learners, if my class benefits you for a little, I will be satisfied, and your like, comment and share will inspire me a lot. Keep safe, be at home, stay with me. Bye bye.